When you're using Simtheory, you have the ability to drag in different kinds of files and talk to those files. So, for example, you can drag in an image, a document like a PDF or Word document. You can paste a web URL, or you can paste a YouTube link. You can drag in a video, or you can drag in audio. And I wanted to show you some of those today and ways in which you can use them. So the first example, if you look at my files on the right, is this control panel I have from some exercise bike. I genuinely do not know why I have this, but you can actually do it. So I could say, what is the caution from the image? Because you'll see here in the middle it says caution, but it's very small, so I can't read it. And so you'll see here it's been able to extract that. Attach the lanyard, hold on to the handlebar, store the thing, maximum user weight, 110 kilos. How do I make it go faster? And we'll see it says to go to the speed label, press the plus. Now, this might seem like a silly example, but last year I was actually in Austria and the heating had broken in the house I was staying in. And there was this crazy control panel that looked like a sort of nuclear silo controls from the war. And I really didn't want to touch a button without stuffing it up. So I actually used this image model to tell me which buttons to press to fix the heating. So there really are cases where you might want to do this kind of thing. But obviously also just having the AI's ability to understand images is a really powerful thing. So the next example will be, I'm going to drag in this image file, and this sort of represents images and videos. And you might for this use like the audio recording of a meeting or some other audio you have that's really long and you want to be able to ask questions about it or simply get the text from the image. And I'll say, what is this song about? Can you give a short essay? And we'll see what it comes up with in terms of that. Now, this is an AI generated song, coincidentally, but obviously it will work with any audio you have. It doesn't have to be AI generated. I just wanted to use something that didn't belong to anyone necessarily. I Hate You With All My Heart is a powerful and emotionally charged breakup anthem that explores themes of anger, resentment, and the aftermath of a toxic relationship. The lyrics paint a vivid picture of a person who's been deeply hurt, and so on and so on. And so you can see that's a pretty powerful technique. So the next one, and probably a very interesting one, is what if I've got an absolutely enormous document and I want to make sense of it, such as a contract or something like that. So here I've got the international rules of netball. And you can see there's a lot of information in this document, right? I don't even really know what to ask. So let's add that document to the system, World Netball Rules, and wait for it to finish uploading. And I'll say, can you explain the offside rule for me, please? And we'll see how it goes. The offside rule is covered in Rule 14. Offside occurs when a player enters a court not designated for their position, and you'll see it does it. And I'll say, can you give it in just 2 sentences? That's way too long. Okay, the offside rule, you must stay within the court areas designated for your position. Okay, cool. Say, can I shoot a 3-pointer? There is no concept of a 3-pointer. Only the goal shooter and goal attack can score. Goals can be scored from within the goal circle at the team's attacking end. Okay. Can you give me a 5-point tip list for the rules of netball? And so you'll see this is interesting because you can take a document, that's an 80-page document, and very quickly get deep insights on it. And this is very useful for things like contracts and other documents that are absolutely enormous. And you can just drag that in and talk about it. No contact, footwork, 3-second possession, no dribbling, offside rule. And so it's very quickly able to summarize that document and you can learn about it. So dragging files into Simtheory is the way to do it. You just take the file, drag it in, and then you can ask any question you like.